Hey everybody, Wisdom here, 5:03 a.m. I've got Viper Strike Rattle Shake. This guy is my custom painted one. Put some snakeskin green on him, the blue hat, the orange gun. Snake in the gun, I should say. Kind of did that special for my nephew. And his first action was getting put on the portal tonight, getting the cash to upgrade. And why did I do that? Deputy Duty and Bone Herder that I took with my regular Rattle Shake really liked both paths. And ultimately, I didn't want to come in with Quick Draw Rattle Shake and take Coiled Ammunition and Grave Springer in the event that I didn't like them as well. So, he's kind of my guinea pig here. He's going to take these other two paths. If they're horrible, I can switch them over. It's no big deal. But I kind of want to get a feel for them. Initial impressions up top, I'm leaning towards Deputy's Duty. Down below, Bone Herder was impressive, but Grave Springer looks like it could be pretty cool. So, let me get back over here to the spreadsheet. And let's see here. Bottom end where we left off, Tail Sweep did 16 to 24. Bounced the bones, shot one of those, bone snake jaws, if you will. 16 to 24 with that attack and Tail Sweep if you happen to get them to work in conjunction. On brand, 15 to 23, and it shoots enemies into the air. And then Stampede shoots 3 of Bounce the Bones. The middle one is going to be your big skull. They're going to do 24 to 36. So Bone Herder did insane damage numbers. Very cool, very unique. But what we're going to do now, come to the bottom, and note, I didn't take his Soul Gem up top. Why? I kind of like him like this. Plus, I don't want my Viper Strike Snakeskin Green Rattle Shake to be purple. I'm not going to do that. So, bottom end here, Bone Herder, if you want to see that one, take the link at the top of the video description box. You'll see the spreadsheet with the damage numbers, and you'll see that standalone video that walks you through specifically the Bone Herder path. Now, right here, Grave Springer. This looks really cool with the tombstones. Bounce around and knock away any enemy that might stand in the way. So, this should be interesting. We're going to grab that. Alright, first purchased upgrade of the two is called Spurred Spring. Price is $9.60. Bear in mind, I've got the 18-wing Sapphires working for us. Hold A to charge Stampede. Release to spring forward, damaging all enemies in the way. Now, this is going to be like an aggressive, full-on frontal attack. Going to be interesting to kind of see how it plays out and what the damage number is going to be. So, let's go ahead, before we spoil the numbers, let's take a look at it here. So, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to attack 2 on your console. On the Wii U, it's the A button. We're going to charge Stampede, and then when we release, it should release the 3 guys, and then I guess we're going to spring forward as well. So that's kind of cool, because why? That's what snakes do when they strike. They coil up and it's amazing the distance they can get. So I guess he's ready to go. Okay, that was kind of lame since we weren't doing the wall. That's my fault. So that thing is ready to go instantly. So that's pretty cool. Now let's get some damage numbers on it. 40. And you can move while you do it. So if there's an enemy in particular you wanted to hit, like we'll say this dummy over here, you just stage it. As you can see, we got the critical number there, 40 to 60. And prior to that, you get Tail Sweep and then your Stampede attack. So Spurred Spring is going to be 40 to 60. Basically like a 1 second charge. So I kind of like that one. Now Graveyard Smash is up next, and that is an awesome name for an upgrade if I've ever heard. Of course, that makes me personally think of the Monster Mash. If you know the song, you probably are around my age or older. If you don't know of it, you're probably significantly younger than me. That said, it's on like cassettes, if you know what a cassette tape is. Used to have, I still have it, still play it actually every Halloween because I love Halloween. It's kind of like, I can't think of the Spooky Sound soundtrack, something crazy like that with a bunch of S's. But Monster Mash kicked it off. Epic song. That said, back to the bottom end, and of course Graveyard Smash. Let's do the Monster Mash. $12.80 is the price with our discount. Spurred Spring causes tombstones to appear and damage enemies in a large area when landing. I didn't really notice us making a landing. I don't know if they mean like when we land or like when we stop lunging forward, maybe the tombstones are going to come out. I don't know, we're just going to buy it and find out. If you're interested in the Soul Gem, I'm not taking it with Viper Strike. He's Snakeskin Green. I don't want him to be purple, even if it's only momentarily, even if it doesn't affect my figure on the portal and it's only in the game. It's the principle of the matter, and I can't deviate from what I believe in. So he's gonna stay like this, because quite frankly, I don't hate the purple. You know, that's why I went ahead and I did take it with regular Rattle Shake. I don't think I'll make myself do it with Quick Draw either, but I just don't want my Snakeskin Green Rattle Shake to be purple in the game. That would bother me. So let's go ahead and charge this thing up. Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. So I guess he kind of does get a little bit of air, I guess, when he springs forward, and then just kind of punches down, and I really like that animation. I totally missed the Stampede animation. I'm not a huge fan of, but this one is really, really cool. So he and Night Shift with Underbat, that was a really sweet animation as well. Question now is, we were doing 40 to 60. Does that go up, and what damage numbers are these sweet numbers? I have no idea, because it's... Well, I saw 25 there. So I'm assuming that would be box stock, and we should have a 38 critical. Now I saw a 40 there. Did we actually hit 2 doubles on our spring forward attack? Or was that a 40? Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead 25 to 38. 25 to 38. How many tombstones are there? Is it just like a circle around this type thing? I think there's 5 of them, and ironically they don't really form in front of us. Well, that time it did. Yeah, 25 to 38. 5 tombstones. Nice area. So that's what I'm going to put there. Snakeskin Kid was supposed to give us speed. If it increased his speed, I didn't notice it, but more importantly, it didn't show up on the gamepad. I realized maybe it's one of those like bottom end things, you know, that wouldn't register or something. But bottom line, you know, this is my custom painted Skylander I did for my nephew. He's Viper Strike, as you can see there. He's Snakeskin Green, and I just don't want him to be purple in the game. So, plus critical hit up top, I could care less about the speed. Ooh, I'm interested in that, but it didn't really register to me, and I couldn't tell a difference. So that's not to say it isn't there, but I couldn't perceive a difference in speed. So that is that. That is the Grave Springer path. Bottom end analysis here. I think most people probably going to take Bone Herder. Why? Number one, it does more damage, significantly more damage. Number two, you can manipulate it. You can have 1 at a time. You can have like 1 in 5. The smaller ones, smaller snakes do significant damage themselves. It's unique. It kind of offers up everything you would want in terms of the uniqueness, plus the high damage number is going to appeal to an awful lot of people, plus for rookies, beginner players. It's something simple to execute. It is kind of complicated when you see it and think about it or read about it, but then when you do it, it's second nature. It's not to say this one isn't Grave Springer. I just feel like most people will prefer Bone Herder. It's probably the better path for the majority of players. I love Bone Herder because it's unique, not necessarily because of the increased damage number. I actually kind of like Grave Springer because I like the gravestone animation a little bit better than the Goliath snake thing, if you will. Quick Draw Rattle Shake may very well get Grave Springer and Deputy's Duty. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll kind of spend some time, think about it. But that's that. Again, I do apologize about not taking the soul gems here. I've kind of outlined them for you, and I will tell you this again, the link at the top of the video description box, it will give you all the information in the spreadsheet, plus if you watch my video for Deputy's Duty and Bone Herder, you will see the soul gems. We actually purchase them, we assess them, you can get a first-hand look at them, all that jazz. So be sure to check that out. If you like what I'm doing, hit that button. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Really, Rattle Shake, in summation, pretty cool upgrades. Deputy Snake, I should say, the tertiary attack. You want that thing out at all times, regardless of whether you actually take Deputy's Duty or not. I kind of prefer Deputy's Duty up top. Coiled ammunition, very cool. If it would have increased the damage just a little bit, it might have swayed my opinions. Bone Herder, can't go wrong with it. Grave Springer, probably not going to be near as popular as Bone Herder, but I think it's a unique path. It kind of offers a little bit of benefit to it. So up top with quick draw, I will definitely take Deputy's Duty. Not 100% sure on the bottom end. Soul Gem is actually kind of cool if you love purple, or if you hated the way Rattle Shake looked box stock. You will probably be ecstatic with it. It's very unique. He does shed the skin. He turns back to normal, but then it grows back. So I mean, it's kind of like the whole biological thing going on with a snake and everything. But just kind of comes down to, again, to your personal preference in terms of aesthetics and playstyle. What are you planning to do with your Rattle Shake? Story mode, you might actually be better with coiled ammunition, just because of the upgrades, and it would take care of your quest. Deputy's Duty, probably way better for PvP. Bone Herder, I mean, again, there's really not a bad path, is the thing. Coiled ammunition, even though to me it doesn't stand out as much, is by no means a bad path. But I'll quit rambling and leave it at that. You can watch the videos, you can see the numbers, you can make your decision yourself. Pretty cool character, I have to say. I enjoy the undead elements 99% of the time. This falls into that category. Again, not a huge fan of the purple, but like I said, if this guy wasn't custom painted, I no doubt would have taken it. And then if Quick Draw Rattle Shake doesn't look cool in the game, I would take it. But if Quick Draw had like a blue skin, I would be all over that. But pretty sure it's going to be purple too, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So that's it for myself. Rattle Shake, Viper Strike Rattle Shake, and Quick Draw Rattle Shake. Thanks for watching. Again, take that link, it'll help you out. Make sure you're subscribed, and until next time, we will catch you later.